So, the past couple of weeks, you guys have been trying to rescue a botanist and her family who wandered into the jungles itself to watch the events of the comet. After a eventful 12 hours, yeah, just to prevent the flashing. After
John
a
setting the
eventful 12 hours, you were able to rescue both her and two of her children.
Sorry, I hit the wrong button. Didn't mean to do that. Meg said I was setting the scene. I meant to hit the
Yes,
Pornhub button.
exactly.
I'm so sorry.
The lights dim.
Oh, I
And
see.
then I said he was
See,
setting the
see?
mood. There was thought
Sorry.
behind it.
Our apologies.
So after rescuing them and bringing them back into Prison Bay, they were received by the daughter that had called for help in the first place. And that's where we left off. You are well aware that your grandfather, Bartholomew, went up to the Carved Ridge, which is
Carved
on the
Ridge.
mountain face to the east. And that is where our adventure will begin. Intro. Thank you for the hint.
Oh. Settle down, people. Hold on.
Information on it.
We know when we're back.
We are back.
Okay. So, you are currently in your tavern. The family is being reunited. They're getting a good hot meal in their stomach. And the mayor is currently in there with you after waking up and coming in with a face that is concerned.
Of course it is.
As you guys are acclimating, what do you say in this particular moment?
Sorry, I'm just pulling up my sheet if anyone else wants to respond.
I asked the mayor if has there been any word from the other parties that left from town?
A few of them have returned. I sent one of the watch up to Carved Ridge since a good cluster of people went up there. He hasn't returned yet. The band that was traveling up between here and Gravitas hasn't returned. They might have stayed the night in Gravitas itself, but people are trickling in. We're currently handling two individuals who are in the camp that traveled here. They're currently being treated for various wounds at the estate.
I found a gully. Do you want to go after your grandfather?
Yes, I do, please. Yes. Let me go bake some
How-
pocket pies.
How are we feeling though? Like, should we go for?
Have we had a rest? Didn't we just rest? Oh,
You took a short rest?
We
No,
rested
you took-
before the battle,
Right, you took a long rest before the giant monster
and then it was a
ate your
4-hour
face.
walk into town.
So you guys could have a short rest and roll some of your hit die to heal up a little bit.
why don't we have a short rest and bake some pocket pies to have for stamina? And
What time is it going to
Therefore.
be at that point to set out?
Right now it is about 10 a.m. So
Okay.
after a short rest, about close to noon.
When do I get like the feat that lets me get spell points back with a short rest?
You are a druid, you don't get that. I believe.
All right.
Neither do clerics.
I
Evan says he's officially on Twitch.
Oh, hi there.
Hello, Evan.
I'm going to
Welcome.
go take a soothing bath with some herbs in it because I only have 3 hit points left.
All right.
So I feel like I need to take this short rest seriously.
How many of your hit die are you burning?
How many can I burn?
2. You're level 2.
Do I have to call that beforehand?
No.
Can we make her some special like bath bombs to go in with like special plants and little things to make her feel better?
I'm a D8, right?
Well, I imagine the druid has herbs that she just poofs into existence as she gets into the bath.
I'm a D8, right?
Yep, D8 plus Constitution modifier. So you heal.
5. And so 8. So that takes me to whatever, 13. 5. I'm just going to.
Okay.
Deep in the heart.
5 plus.
Oh, 2 plus my constitution. So
Yes.
So I'm fully healed.
Oh, good. Okay.
Because it would have been 8 and 5.
And I don't think you were damaged at all during that.
Nope,
bit.
I haven't taken. Or no, I was trapped under the rock, but then I was fine, right? As soon
Right,
as I
that
came
was
out.
not damage. That was a possible
I've taken
suffocation.
no hit damage.
So
or
I
hit
am
points
down.
yet.
So what do I do?
Clerics have a D8. So roll a D8 and add that to your Constitution modifier, and you heal that amount.
I
Guys,
don't have
not
a
to like
Constitution modifier.
jinx
so-
myself here, but I just realized I've never taken a hit point in this entire game.
Way to be cautious.
So you can type a number in
Excuse
that
me,
box.
I have stuck my arms
underneath
through
heal,
eye
and then
sockets
click
of
the heal
creatures.
Oh, that's awesome.
Choosing someone.
All right. Ooh,
Okay, you also have
that's
arcane
fun.
recovery. So
I
during
pay
this
attention
short
to Sam
rest,
Regal's D&D Beyond.
you can recover spell slots equal to
Not that they're that educational.
half your level. You're level 2, so you can restore a first level spell slot. And you use
Do-
2 burning hands to roast the monster, so you get one of your spell slots back.
That's exciting.
While you guys are doing that, is there any particular beverages you guys intend to make to plan for your day ahead?
Yeah, I should look at those. Where's my other? I need my other sheet.
Yeah, we should make some of our fancy coffee and some beer.
I will make each of you a fancy coffee. Pumpkin
I like
spice
it.
all around. Was I looking up the PDF?
E-bombing.
What was the name of that other sheet? The drink sheet? What was it? Drink-
Mixology.
Yes, that's what it was.
There's all kinds of
All the
options for you.
flavor sinks to the bottom.
I know,
Okay,
I understand.
do
I
you
was, I
guys
was trying
want-
to upload potatoes and molasses to the soundboard.
Potatoes and molasses.
And you haven't had any
She
beverages
didn't
for
understand this as much because she said that the animals weren't taking over her TikTok. But do you know the one that's like, that's just my baby doggy?
Oh yeah. Oh my god, I've seen that a million times.
I play it so much, it just like kind of lives in my brain
That one
rent
in
free all the
like,
time.
The thicker than a Snickers, where he's like, let me rub your little belly. I get that one all day, every day.
It's so good. But Mabel's so used to, because whenever that one comes, I get really excited. So now if that one happens, she comes over and is like ready to dance every time. That's just my baby doggy.
Slowly sliding out of the
That's just
frame.
my TikTok is dogs and death,
Yeah, mine is just
terminal cancer and puppies. That's
mine
my
is
entire
dogs and
TikTok.
lesbians, which like considering I'm
better than mine.
in a straight relationship
Yeah.
is mildly questioning, but that's
That's
okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Dude. Just can't even talk about my TikTok.
Nothing but lesbians.
It's all
Just deviants. It's nice.
And a bunch of people that live in
Really keep it
vans.
PC,
Mine's
I
a lot of
appreciate
van life. I'm so sorry. Anyway, guys, do you want? I'm gonna make some special cocktails for everyone. Do you want one that adds the number rolled to your ability check, disengages an action bonus,
So you can run away faster.
take the help action as a bonus action, roll a d4 and add the number rolled to a saving throw. When they are hit by an attack or have the attacker's damage taken. You got to come up with like a quicker little thing for each of these. Sour, automatically stabilized if you hit 0 points.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Yeah, you tend to go
I'll
there.
take that one. Yeah.
All right. We got a sour shot for Quinto. Spicy is number rolled to an attack roll, and if that attack hits, the damage roll as well. And sweet, once within the next hour, the crafter of the cocktail can make 1 charisma check. That's it for me for so far. What? Is there an issue?
Just for me, not you. Don't
Oh.
worry about it.
All right. I'm going to take a spicy
Okay.
and a...
I want
and a
one of-
sour.
I want one of the
Yeah.
Saturday Night Fevers. The auto stabilizing one.
Yeah.
No one get that?
I didn't.
I did
but-
not. That went so far over my head.
Staying alive because you're auto stabilized.
I'm not in the video. I
There you
have
go.
to fix
Yeah, you
this.
Alright,
keep,
so
like,
2
fading out
sours,
over there.
and you need to make a Constitution save.
Yep,
since-
because I'm taking 2.
Wait, can I like bring mine in a flask?
Yes.
That's what I'm
Okay,
doing.
so we can take them. We'll
Yeah.
take them to go. I'm going to make them to go, guys.
All right. So you
I
make
need
them,
to be
have
closer
them
to the
convenient.
table, so I'm a participant. I'm a person.
And then you make your way out. As you exit the tavern, fully stocked with pies and liquor, on the horizon you
Any trip should
see
be.
a cluster of people coming into the village. So you guys are about to pass ways a few houses down.
Do I
When-
recognize anyone in the cluster?
Both of you do. You both recognize Bartholomew, who is
Grandpapa!
looks a little beaten up, but he's hobbling. He sees your face and just brightens up and goes, "Oh, I'm glad to see that you're doing well."
We were just setting out to come find you. Where have you been, old man?
He gets a little gray as you see that he's traveling with just a few of his friends at this point. But
Is
you
the
notice
other guy
that
that was...
Rhaegorn isn't with him.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
And
That was
Pulling
just
up a
someone in the
chat.
crowd. No important.
Goodness.
Pappy Gully, Bartholomew goes, the wall opened up. Carved Ridge has this stone face, and some of it slid to the side. And at first, we didn't think anything of it. We stayed clear of it because we just thought it was something to do with the Comet, and we thought it would be interesting. And Rhaegorn got excited and began translating some of the script on the side, but when the creatures came out of it, he was grabbed and taken into the hole. Several others of these fish-like guys came out and grabbed a few other people, and I got away, but a few people didn't.
So to
You
recap
had-
that story, there was a big hole, and then your friend was translating ruins on the side of the rock, and then fish people came out and stole people?
Yes.
Just to
Did
to
you
make
see
sure.
any
we're-
plant creatures?
No, that
Did you see the mayor? Was she involved at all? No.
well, the mayor sent
I don't know.
Eddie over here, who
Notice how she always stays behind. She's always safe, guys. Kill the mayor.
I mean, if you were mayor, I wouldn't exactly encourage you to go on grand adventures.
I would go
either.
on every
True.
adventure with you guys.
But you see Eddie over there. He has a few scrapes on his shoulder. He's this one of the few humans in Prison Bay, and he's looks mildly beaten up. He looked like he was in a scuffle.
Okay.
And he goes, "Yeah, there were a few weird aquatic things, but they ran away as soon as they started bleeding. So
All right.
Bartholomew was pretty easy to save. I'm just glad I was there in time."
Way to go, Grandpapa.
And yeah, what do you do? What do you say at this point?
Do we want to go investigate this spot?
I think if we are going to go investigate the spot, though, I mean, we could start walking tonight, but I don't
You
know.
would
that we'll
like to
get there
take a full
before
rest?
It is noon, and it is only a
Oh,
hour and a half trek up to carved ridge. Unlike running through the forest, it is
I
just
thought it was
a
another
giant
4-hour. Okay, if it's just down, then there's no reason for me to have said
No,
that.
we can go. That's fine.
Pocket pass.
path. You see Bartholomew look at you and go, "Please save Rhaegorn. He's a good guy, and his undergrad students, they'll have to take me out of tenure. Please save Rhaegorn. I don't want to go back and teach."
Once we're out of earshot of
Oh, and
my
I miss my friend. That too.
Once we're out of earshot of my grandfather, I ask if you guys think there's any chance that this person is still alive, because I pretty much assumed they were all dead as soon as he said the fish people took them.
Well, I mean, what do I know about fish people?
That is awfully vague. Go ahead and give me
What do I know
a,
about fish people? They don't like tartar sauce.
nature or history. Do you have nature or history?
I have one of those. I have history.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an intelligence history check.
I have history as well.
Okay.
I
Intelligence history,
rolled
please.
A
one of you?
12.
A 12. There's
Oh, wait, that's the
fish.
wrong
There's
die.
people.
So I rolled a 23.
Oh, balls. Okay.
I rolled a 15.
Okay. I'm very proud of you. Wait, you said 22? I thought you said
No,
you got a 12.
John said 22.
I said 23.
I was scolding you for your choice of
Oh, I'm sorry.
expletive.
You said false.
So,
That's not a bad one.
there are
Soccer,
several
basketball, there's
fish-like
plenty of
people around. There's the sea elves, which can have a fish-like features to them. Some sea elves have like coral hair,
That's so cool. That
fish-like-
was not one of the options when we picked characters.
Yeah.
like a fish-like maw that kind of looks like Ryuk from Death Note. More fish-like eyes. There's also tritons, which are mermaid-esque. They can swim through the sea, and when they come on land, they're fine. There's Koatoa. There's all kinds of Kokatha, Lokatha. There's all kinds of weird fish-like creatures, and they all have different cultures, different mannerisms. None of them live in a cave
Do we know anything more about?
on the side of a mountain.
Okay.
Did they give us any more specifics for us to know, or can we go back and ask them to give us specifics?
The guard has already started walking past. You could go back and talk to him, but he seemed keen on getting Bartholomew and the few other people who were with him back into town to safety.
Smoke more.
Double take on the screen.
So,
Should we go back and ask them? Do you think it would be helpful to get more insight?
Yeah, I think we should have some idea what we're walking into.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back.
okay. You approach, and the guard, Eddie, turns around and goes, "Is everything okay?"
Can you tell us more about what the fish people looked like?
Turn that light on.
Yeah, sure. They were shortish, about my shoulder height, hunched over, a literal head of a fish.
Have you ever seen anything like that before?
No.
Are they like the local fish people?
With the clear description, the 22 intelligence history check recognize them as thought to have been an extinct in this particular part of the island group called the Koatoa. Koatoa are these alien fish-like creatures. Give me a religion check on top of that now. Wisdom or intelligence religion.
17.
Okay. You know that these fish-like creatures are absolutely disgusting. They are hoarders, scavengers, do what they can. But they have a unique trait as a people group. They are able to will into existence their own gods.
What?
That's a fun one.
That's so crazy.
However, their gods are as disgusting and gnarly as they are.
Well, only if they imagine them that way, right?
Koatoa, historically, one of the random facts you remember about Koatoa is that they smell like a dead fish that's been on the shore for a day.
Ooh.
Gross.
Giving me Ferengi vibes.
If we catch the corona, we won't be able to smell them.
Rona.
Coronavirus.
I'm sorry, was that able to help, says Eddie?
Yeah, it's good to know.
Do we know, like, what their general fighting style is? Like, are they spear people?
They are not. Ooh, something you do know with the 22. You do know that they are incredibly
Forgiving.
slippery because they're covered in oils, but occasionally that oiliness consolidates and they can actually be sticky as well. So, and they know how to use their disgusting secretions to their benefit.
Of course.
Does licking them help with memory loss?
No.
Fish oil.
No, I get it. So they are greasy and oily, and they could shoot their goo at us.
Sardines.
They
It's
do
gonna
not
be a
shoot their
weird
goo.
episode.
They apply them to different things to keep you
Oh, got
close
it.
to them.
Okay. Yep.
Is it like in Monsters University, there's that one older monster who could stick to the side of the building and then would be like, whoop, whoop. I don't know why this campaign, this is the second part of Monsters University. Like, first the mayor is definitely that weird, like, centipede lady. And then this guy, they're like, the creature's this. He's like, whoop. Do you
I
guys know
thought
what
he
I'm talking about?
had suction cups.
Yeah, but they're like all suctiony. And he just said that they use their stickiness to be able to stay on things. That's like the
To
same-
have things stick to it. They like stick things to like a conch shell that they really like. They just shove onto themselves.
Does
or-
red mean my battery's dying?
Yes.
So they're
they
not
often-
like the Monsters University. They're instead like the giant hermit crab in Moana.
Yes.
The Disney universe.
A smelly, disgusting hermit crab is a good way to think about them, I guess.
Oh, it's hot in
You'll
here.
see.
Dear Lord. All right, who wants
It's
some
hot.
sushi? Let's go fight the mermaid people.
So, you make your way further up into Cragmaw Isle, going up the mountain peak itself, which the island is known for. It's the steepest peak on the island. Around the mountain itself, you see various floating isles circumnavigating. Your father and his companion were worried that one of the islands would be in the way of the comet, but they probably lost all interest in that whenever the fishmen started attacking.
Makes sense.
Oh, wait, they missed the comet then? That's really sad. Something only happened.
And this comet brought nothing but bad.
But
Yeah.
And an
still
immense heat
sad that
in our room
the
here.
beautiful sight that they planned to see was missed.
Okay, but like the comet was named after the one god, and then my grandfather's friend was starting to like translate the ruins, and now he's disappeared. I'm guessing that those ruins tie back to this god, and that all ties back to the shell that we got on the one that blows the water. And so I'm just starting to think it's all bad. All bad.
Yeah, I agree. Hasn't been any good from the comet.
Except for we made a decent amount of money on our event.
True.
Anyway, so are we heading up?
As you are making your way downtown, no. You make your way up the carved ridge, and now you actually begin to see the carved frieze of these tribalistic notations showing fish people doing odd
Fish people.
rituals. They seem to be worshiping this insect. in the various frieze. And about 20 feet down the cliff face is this. How wide is that again? 10 feet wide hole opening up in the side of the cliff.
Should
on
we go
either
look at the
side.
ruins?
Across from that hole, about 20 feet down, you do see the campsite where everyone was setting up camp to watch the comet.
So is this the hole that opened up?
Yes.
That's why I meant by the ruins, because I assumed that because he was translating them on the side.
Can I? This is a weird question. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Can I like make bioluminescent fungus on the wall?
That's cool.
Do you have any way to make light at all?
No,
She
but
can breathe
I'm
fire.
I mean, I have like
You could use
fairy fire.
That's overkill. That would definitely do it. You could probably use the druid craft cantrip to create like
Yeah.
a candlelight. Nothing extremely bright, and it would
But-
probably be stuck to the wall.
Unless there were bioluminescent fungus already present in the cavern.
Sure.
Because druidcraft can just.
Yes, in the cavern itself.
So, is there bioluminescent fungi that is present in these caverns?
So you look into the cavern itself. Doo, doo, doo. And it seems really dark. Do you even have dark vision?
I do. What do you need?
Okay. So you look inside this cavern and you see a spring just trickling down from the wall across the way. So you look 10, 20, about 35 feet into this dark cavern is an opposing wall that has this stream trickling down around this passage. The place seems to open up into a larger cavernous room, and from within you hear the beating of a drum.
There's a drum circle happening in there.
Ooh, well. I'm not known for my rhythm, so.
Quinto is.
Yeah.
Hit it, Mr.
Play some
DJ.
drums. Drum it up.
So can you just hear drums, or can you see that there are people?
I hear the drums. I see a stream and that it splits off.
Give me an investigation check.
What is that rolling for? Oh,
Nope,
it
doesn't
doesn't matter.
I don't know why I did that.
John's face. You look so serious right now.
And now I was staring at my soundboard, wondering why I did a photography thing.
Did you take a screenshot?
No, it's
All right.
Clicked
These
on that
orange
one by
dice
accident.
have not been doing great for me today. I'm going to go to the pretty colorful ones.
So, again, there's just these stone face, the people worshiping this bug. Inside, you see this stream.
Wait, can I roll again just for fun? I haven't used this before.
Sure. As you're looking around.
15.
Okay. Now
And then-
roll a perception check as well.
Okay.
Because that's a good roll. You don't need to worry
That's
about that.
2.
Okay.
And then so it'd be a 4.
Okay. And are you proficient in it?
Yeah, that was what would make it a
Okay.
4. And then what is
Wisdom.
Oh, so where did wisdom go? 5. Yeah, 5.
Okay. Well, you're still blind as a bat, but looking around, you can see that this has been cleared out. Normally, there would be rubble in a cave like this, but it seems to have been turned into a tomb or just some place just to keep it open for people. You also see drag marks of various creatures that have been dragged into this chamber.
That makes sense with the story.
I would like to transform into a
Fish?
bat.
Bat. Makes sense. Rather than
Transformers.
You can't fly.
Oh, I can't fly. Dang
Nope,
it.
you can turn into a bat. You just can't fly.
You just yell
So you
back.
can
Could she-
wobble around.
There's
yeah.
a stream, so could she swim as a fish in the stream?
No, I
And
can't
then-
have a
stream
swim. I can't
is-
have a swim speed.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh.
true.
That would have been nice because
I'm
then I could
gonna
have talked to you because
Turn
I can talk to Aqua.
into a. I'm gonna turn into a cat again.
No, cats don't like water.
Well, no, there's a path, right? As well.
There's a 10 to 15-foot tunnel that leads into this larger chamber.
Right.
Across from this chamber, and you guys haven't entered the tunnel at all at this point, is an opposing wall, but there seems to be space on either side of this initial tunnel opening.
So I can walk the whole way.
Yeah, you can walk the entire way into the
Can
chamber.
rats
You can
swim?
transform into Jesus and just walk across the water.
That would make sense.
I'm going to turn to a rat.
Okay.
Can rats see in the dark?
They have a decent perception. They also have a good nose, so
All right.
you can navigate it.
I am
Transform into Moses.
going to
part the sea.
transform into a rat and go investigate where the drumming is coming from. I tell Gully.
Transform
Would
into
you like
Noah,
to
build a
take your
boat.
shot before you do that? Your spicy shot?
Will I lose it when I...
No, the effect stays in effect for an hour and only gets triggered when the cause happens.
Okay. So yeah, I'll take the shot, and then I'm going to tell Gully I'm going to go figure out more of what's going on. I'm going to turn into a rat. So...
No, don't touch me when you're a rat.
Okay, well, I'm going to need to talk to you.
Fine. Wait, I won't be able to. I can talk to small beasts. Wait. Nope.
Yep. Yeah,
Yep,
you
You
can.
can talk to the rat.
Yep. Okay. I don't know why I forgot that. I know that I have that I can talk to like aqua creatures, but I forgot that I could talk to small beasts. That's not
John,
on
what
here.
did you do?
Chromecast break?
Yeah, Chromecast must have stopped.
What a pretty
All right,
picture.
It is a pretty picture. So I turn
Yeah,
into
it must be rebooting.
a rat,
Yeah.
and I'm going to investigate the sound.
All right.
While she does that, I turn to Quinto and say, "Cheers!" and we take our other shots.
Quinto, what are you doing during this conversation?
I took my shot just to be part of the team, and then I'm just hanging out to see what happens.
All right. Can you give me a perception check?
8.
8. All right. So you're staring off the cliffside into the distance at the floating isles, and there's a weird creature that lives on those isles that is spotted every once in a while. It's this colossal stone spider, a stone abdomen spider with like ginormous oak legs that occasionally is spotted moving around the sides of the isles, and that's what you're paying attention to.
Okay.
Harmless to anyone except for massive creatures that it eats. But
I
would
like to investigate the ruins and see if I can translate them.
the side of it, go ahead and give me a religion check as you try to make sense of the iconography.
Gee.
Quinto, come help me
Why
with
is
this.
that
Right.
paused?
Well, because my screen stopped.
Okay, you look at it, and it does seem to be religious in nature.
Okay.
That's all you
cool.
get.
I pulled up the stats for the rat, by the way.
Okay. And
Quinto, come look at these and
And
tell
I
me if
do
you can
have
read
dark
any more of them.
vision and a passive. Or no, it'd still be my passive perception, right?
yes,
But I
yours
do have
is
keen
higher.
smell as well.
Okay. So you were called over by Gully
Mm-hmm.
to look at the iconography on the side of the cliffside. Can you give me a religion check? Wisdom religion, please.
18.
Okay. You recognize that the bug-like figure that they're worshiping is named... I had it written right there. I should have underlined it. Holgulg the Holy.
Okay.
It is a insectoid proboscis insect that would drain the blood of the living.
Proboscis?
A ginormous mosquito hose.
Gross.
So, yay.
Okay.
And as you enter the cavern, you get 20 feet in, have an immediate look around, and you just see this fish guy just pounding away at the entrance, celebrating, having a good time. He is literally covered in like 1-inch worms with little tiny needles on its face. And as you enter, the few that are around his feet begin approaching you and like all excited like.
Like they're trying to eat me?
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative versus the hungry bugs.
Hungry, hungry hippos.
And I have to use its dex, right?
Yes.
That would be an 8.
Okay. These bugs are incredibly fun.
I'm about to be really mad at you, I have a feeling.
Do, do, do. Swarm of that. Cool. So as you enter this chamber, you have a good look at this particular Koatoa as well. In addition to being covered in these horrific little critters, you see a drum, which...
You guys want to hear something really cool? Denmark has decided to kill every mink in the country because they're carrying a mutated form of the coronavirus.
I heard that.
Oh my god.
That's messed up.
That's awesome. Get a fur coat.
Right? Oh my gosh. I
Cool.
wonder how PETA feels about that.
Probably not good.
But like, also they're carrying a mutated version
The-
of coronavirus.
The drum looks like it was carved out of a hollowed out stalagmite. Mite. So it looks like it could have been a bowl with like a hollowed out holes near the bottom. There's a skin over the top that he's just wailing on it with a bone. This Koatoa has a bunch of insects just crawling through his oily mucus and having a good old time. And a group of the insects come over and begin nipping at you. What's your armor class in rat form?
10?
They crit.
Well, I'm Pippin again. The rat has 1 hit point, so
Cool. Well, damage carries over. So that's The bugs come and eat your face, dealing 9 points of piercing damage.
what?
Are you dead?
These are the meanest bugs
Quinto,
ever.
I think we have to go down there. I hear some screaming happening.
Yeah.
It's a swarm of pokey bugs. And as you transform back, 2 of the Koatoa images that have been carved begin to crumble around the flanking sides of the cave. So that's fun. So you transform back.
So I go into my own hit points now.
Yes.
You're saying.
So 8 points of damage to you.
I'm at half health.
And the Koatoa is very surprised, like, whoa.
I turn and run.
Okay.
Bad day, bad day, bad day, bad day.
And I assume you disengage so you don't get the attack of opportunity.
How was I close enough to get an attack of opportunity? I wouldn't have gotten that close to
By
him.
the bugs.
Oh. Yeah, sure. I disengage from the bugs.
All right. Now, the other 2, can you guys give me a dexterity check for initiative, please?
Wait.
14.
7.
Okay.
Oh, are we supposed to add our dexterity? 8.
Okay. What's your dexterity modifier, Alicia?
I don't know why I'm not
2.
rolling in the
Okay.
thing. I'm an idiot.
So, as you come running out the hole, a lot is currently going on. The walls have crumbled, and you see these desiccated, smelly fish people. You know how in Finland, how they bury a fish for a while to get it salty?
Lutefisk.
Yeah. Well, these Koatoa have done that to themselves. As these 2 come wandering out of...
What was that?
their cavern. My
Taylor's
phone.
breaking.
Oh.
Shattering into 1,000 pieces as it does. So, you guys are currently outside with these two skeletons. Quinto,
Yes.
we're going to start at the top of initiative. What would you like to do?
I'm assuming we should attack them.
Yeah, we probably should have also used Kevin to fly in rather than just sending you in blindly.
Yeah, didn't think of that. I'm
Well,
going to use.
Kevin would have called attention because he's a bright, colorful creature.
But
and does he have dark vision?
They're popular in this area, he said.
But does he
Yes.
have dark vision?
The rats,
I don't know.
they would have attacked any small creature that would have landed. So maybe they would have gone away with it if you continued flying the entire time. But
So, are these skeletons big?
these desiccated Koatoa are medium-sized.
All right. So
They are also undead if you have a trait that you would want to use in this particular moment.
do.
Burn them.
The,
Burn them.
I have my new one, which is. No, I have turn undead.
Yes. Go ahead, read that one.
All right, I have to find that one. Real
That
quick.
doesn't mean you make people undead.
No.
I mean, that would be cool. I would also start calling you Voldemort.
Voldemort,
You should know.
Voldemort,
Shut up.
ooh,
Voldemort. Harry Potter.
I ate too much candy, now my teeth feels fuzzy.
I have gum in my purse.
I get lockjaw.
Can't find that one.
That
You're
is
a
Thank
mess.
you.
really
I'm a
weird.
mess.
You should just be able to. Should be under characters, I would assume.
I want the candy.
I'll just look it up
Can
in
we
my
turn
book.
the ceiling fan on since
Yeah,
it's
go
so
ahead.
hot in here?
You can turn it. Pull the cord.
As you can tell, we're trained professionals.
Trained professionals get hot.
Cleric,
Cleric.
turn undead. As an action, you present
Oh,
your
that's
holy
it.
symbol
Okay.
and speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. Any turned creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can and can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can use only dash or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving.
I mean, that'll keep them from. It
That would
would
be you
allow
guys.
you to use your range attacks before they got too close.
Okay. All right, so I'll do that.
All right.
I've blinded Kevin.
So, how do you present your holy symbol? What is it, and what is your prayer?
So I have a weird like sideways cross that I have.
All right.
Whatever.
Demonstrate, please.
It's just
I thought
si-
your
Oh.
beer thing.
Oh,
the
you're
shot
right.
glass?
It is my beer shot glass.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to use that. So I'll present that, and I can't tell anyone my prayer. I whisper it because it's my secret power.
Do you end it with pour one out for the homies?
And now it's a
Takes a little
wisdom
bit out.
saving throw. What's your saving throw DC?
My saving throw DC. Oh, that'll be on my little character sheet here. Anybody see what my
I
saving throw
will love
DC
you
is up there?
forever.
Go to spells. It should be yours should be the same as mine. It's
13.
It's
Right
13.
Got it.
Well, they both failed, so I know what they're doing on their turn.
All right.
These little tiny guys go, oh, no," and begin just scampering
Yeah.
away from you, like, nope, 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 nope.
All right. So kill them, guys.
They aren't dead, and there's still loud drumming going on from the inside. But we move to them. It is their turn. So now they will straight up move away from you down the cliffside. But that does escape the range of both Quinto and Gully.
Okay.
So, do you guys want to do an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Bless you.
I assume.
how do you
Thank
wish
you.
to attack? What do you have on you that you can just beat them to death with? If anything.
Do a knife.
I'm proficient with daggers and darts, and I have both of those on me.
Okay, you can
But-
stab one.
Yes, but okay, yeah. I just go for one right in the. Well, they don't have. Wait, they're skeletons.
They're zombie-esque.
Can't put things through their eyes.
They're desiccated.
Uh,
They're still
can
held
you?
together.
How do we
with-
kill zombies? I would think set them on fire, which means that Quinto should be burning them as they go to run away. Right? Don't we kill zombies by fire?
I mean, it's not my turn, so you guys have to.
Well,
do
no,
something.
this
No,
is
it
your
is. It's our attack.
opportunity.
It's
It's
your
any of us
reaction.
can.
Oh,
You can attack it with a melee weapon.
Yeah, he can't use his fire.
so I can't use my breath weapon.
This
I
is
would
a
just-
melee weapon situation.
You're
Can we?
singing a pop
Can I
song,
have him
essentially.
like breathe on my dagger so it's really hot, and then just try and stab him?
Not as I wouldn't think as a reaction. That's a thought.
Yeah,
out.
that's a lot.
Fine.
I'm going to use my mace.
Okay.
Thank you.
So as he wanders away, you just backhand him. So go ahead and give me an attack roll with that,
11.
plus your modifier for that, which is strength and proficiency.
Nothing. I have nothing.
So 11.
Yep.
Fortunately, these guys have been rotting in a wall for who knows how long, and they have an armor class of 8. So you hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and deal 1d8 plus strength again.
5.
Is that the only one we get, or do I also get to try and stab
You
one?
also get one.
Nice.
5.
I rolled a 14.
Okay.
I'm using
Yes.
I'm using my
Those.
dagger. Well,
Okay.
I have a +3 attack bonus, so does that mean 17?
Yes, 17 to
then-
hit. Now
okay.
roll the 1d4 plus 1 for damage.
Is this the 1d4? 3 plus 1, you said?
Yep.
So 4.
Okay. And that is their turn. Coming out of the cave is. A swarm of these 1 to 2 inch long worms with a needle at the end of it. And they seem really hungry.
Burn those biatches down.
So, they will come after the meatiest
we could
one
also
there.
do the thing where we just blow all the water at them. Wash them right away.
Do we still have that?
Yep, I have it on me at all times.
Oh, yeah, we can definitely do that. It's actually a pretty good idea.
But
So,
do we blow them back into the cave or sideways?
I mean, it doesn't matter. If
you
we hit
are
them
on
with
a
all that
cliffside.
water.
I vote we blow them off the cliff.
I mean, if you hit them with all that water, they're going to die.
That's true.
Quinto, I'm attacking you. Which armor class?
13.
That is enough. So,
Yeah!
these insects come up and bite you for
No!
11 points of
Jesus
damage.
Christ.
You're gonna
Why
have-
is it always me? Why do I always
You're going to have to get away from them for me to be able to
Marked
blow
by
this.
these
You're the
things?
juiciest thing there.
So I think I've got more strength than him.
I have one.
I think technically.
Oh,
I have 1 damage. I have 1.
I do remember she does have more strength, but if they're going by body mass, he would be the biggest.
yeah. I mean,
Because
he's the
you're
one that's
supposed to
had
be
the
this
most
like
beer,
small,
probably has a
nimble
little bit of a
thing, and
beer
I'm
belly.
only 3 feet high.
Son of a monkey. All right, well, I have 1 hit point left.
So that was
Good luck.
Good thing you
their
took your
turn.
shot, so you can't die.
Yep.
Immediately.
We're gonna need him to we're gonna need to get him away from them, and then I'm gonna blow him off the side of the cliff with the water.
I mean, I'm not there yet.
It is your turn. So the 2 zombies ran away a little bit. They are slow, though. They only got 20 feet away from you. And now the swarm is underneath Quinto in his space.
All right. Am I?
As they're needling you over and
Son
over
of a
again.
bitches.
Dear God. Okay.
I'm going to remember how that stings, and as I try to skid to a halt, also just cast Cure Wounds on Quinto as I run by, because I don't want to get stuck in the bugs again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 1d8 plus wisdom modifier.
And then I'm also, since it's a cantrip, can I use my Shillelagh bonus action after this?
Sure.
Oh, wow. So that's a whole whopping 4.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Boom. That's a good use for it. Yes, I allow my players to roll, basically re-roll anything for their inspiration. That's fine.
Max hit points back, John, which I
Nice.
think is 11. 11.
Okay. Cool. So,
And then can I cast Shillelagh
yes.
as I skid to a halt next to him?
Yes. You can use a cantrip and a spell in the same turn.
You can?
Yep. As long as you don't overlap the bonus action and action. So you can't use 2 actions in one turn.
Gotcha. I think all of my cantrips are actions.
And I'm out of spell slots.
That was
So-
quick.
Well,
So-
because I want to take a long rest before we came up here.
So,
Why?
Gully, what are you up to?
Is there a way for me
Jolly.
to use the geyser without killing Quinto?
Well, you could easily navigate, put yourself in a line so you can both shoot at Quinto, hopefully knock all the bugs off and send them over the cliff.
But I don't want to send
If-
him over the cliff.
If Quinto fails the saving throw, he'll be pushed. What are the rules for the pushing on that? Just so that you know.
Produces 30 gallons of water that gushes forth in a geyser 30 feet long and 1 foot wide. As a bonus action, while holding this decanter, you can aim the geyser at a creature you can see within 30 feet. The target must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or take 1d4 bludgeoning damage and fall prone. Instead of a creature, you can target the object that isn't being worn or carried and that weighs no more than 200 pounds. The object is either knocked over or pushed up to 15 feet away from you.
All right. Given that these guys have a weight of a small object, they'll easily move. He might not, but he'll fall prone if he fails.
So he wouldn't be pushed over.
Correct.
So you're not going to die.
No, that's all good. Go ahead.
I'm going to gamble with your life.
Go for it.
I-
It's fine. It's only 1d4 damage. It's not.
I say, Quinto,
11 at the
Yeah.
Quinto, hold strong. And then I yell geyser and I blow it directly at the beast.
All right. They make a saving throw. I'll need a saving throw from you. Strength save. Since you're so good at those.
16.
That should be pretty good.
All right. So, you saved. The bugs did not. They get pushed 15 feet back. They are now 20 feet away from the edge of the cliff. So,
but they're off of.
But they are off, and they're going to have to make a strength saving throw to even get out of the stream. So, you did that,
Yay!
and now we are back to the top. Quinto, you don't have bugs on you, and you are very wet.
Sounds like a fun night.
Does indeed. Can I? Are they currently being hit by the water?
The bugs are, yes. The 2 zombies have ran in opposite directions of you. They're not a concern right now. What were you asking me? Did I not?
Well, I was going to use my breath weapon, which is fire to burn the bugs. But if they're
Ah.
getting hit by water,
You
Yeah.
could just pick me up and
not
move
gonna
me
be
closer to them so we push them off the cliff while I'm still blowing the thing.
you can just shove Meg closer so she knocks them off the cliff.
I'm just saying that at this point, if I'm holding it because it's still going and he can't attack them, you could easily just pick me up and move me the 20 feet closer,
What's the
and then they
range
would
of
go
this?
off the cliff.
Yeah, it's a 30 feet long thing.
I mean, she's a gnome.
Yeah, I'm 3 feet high. That's why I said you could just
Yeah.
pick me up and just do it. I mean, I bet it's probably hard for me to hold the thing anyways. I'm probably sitting there like shaking.
because that is doubling up on actions, and they've
Okay.
already been pushed that far during the 6-second time span.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm not allowing you to shove 12 seconds into a 6-second moment. So the bugs are well on their way to the edge of the cliff. There is still the drumming inside and the 2 zombies, which are currently terrified of your little tiny beer shot glass.
Yep. So I'm going to wander towards the inside then.
All right. You get 20 feet in. You have 30 feet of movement. Look right, and you just see this drummer there, just wailing on the drum. And he doesn't seem to mind the fact that you are armed and he's not.
That's
And
not good.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's not a comforting thing. let's not forget that they're getting ready to call back their mosquito god.
So, as you enter this chamber, the Koatoa that you're looking at over his shoulder. And that's what you see. So you're
Does
10
Meg-
feet into the
Can I
tunnel.
talk to them?
Aquatic, right?
They
Can I talk to them?
Are they speaking aquatic? That's a good question, actually.
I had
Hold
the
on.
same thought, but for some reason I thought I could only speak to small ones. Then I realized I was mixing it up. It wasn't that I can only speak to small aquatics. It's I can only speak to small beast and aquatics.
Koatoa. What languages do you speak? They do not speak Aquan.
Meh. What do they speak?
Something dark and foul, and rather unpleasant. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check, since why not have it be a deviation of Aquan?
Oh, Alicia, by the way,
16.
I watched
16.
Plus,
40
if
minutes
it's
of Knock
intelligence,
Knock.
then that's plus
told you it
3.
was
So
and I wanted to
bad.
burn that thing in half.
or if it is
I
if it's
told you it was
intelligence, it would be
bad.
plus 3.
Yeah, I just
Plus
watched
three?
up to the
Okay.
sex scene, and
So
then I was
19.
like, all right, I get it.
It is a weird combination of two languages. The Aquan root words that you get are "poke that guy."
Hey Quinto, they're gonna stab you.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So what do you do?
Ugh.
You're 20 feet in.
I really love that. Like, they're going to stab you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Knew it
happening.
was coming.
What do you do? You still have your action.
Oh, I can still do something. So can I use magic missile?
Magic
Yes. He's
Forgot you had magic
well.
missile.
I forgot you had that too. He's pretty close to you. He is within range of your breath weapon. Magic missiles for someone far enough away, and
Farther
you
away.
don't want to miss.
All right, so
He's only 10 feet away from you.
can I do burning hands?
You get burning.
You could just
hands,
roast
too?
him.
Yes. Is that from your?
It's a spell.
Yeah, I
First
know it's
level
a
spell
spell,
for me.
but
One
is
of
that
us needs to
from-
switch spells. We should not have the same
I
spell.
believe that is for a different type of cleric. You're a beer cleric, and that's
Ah.
only for a specific type. At the bottom of the card, you should see. it.
Light cleric.
Yeah.
All right, so I can't use that one. All right, so I guess I'll
just
just use
roast
my
the
breath
guy.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's a dexterity saving throw for him. He's medium well. Go ahead and roll your whatever damage it says. Nope. That
you're
is
right. Okay.
your breath weapon damage.
So my breath weapon is breath weapon.
Coronavirus.
DC 8 plus proficiency.
No, the damage, not the DC.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.
2d6.
Okay.
9.
9. That is a lot. Is he still standing? Yeah, he's well scorched, and he just cackles in a bubbly kind of way. Like, "Grrr."
It's gross.
So, that was your turn. You go in there, you breathe your fire. It now smells like cooked rotten fish as opposed to just rotten fish. And now it's his turn. In the dark corner of this chamber that you got a glimpse of with a burst of flame, you see stalactites and stalagmites in this chamber on the right side of this room, going top to bottom. In between those pillars are 2 Koatoa that you saw with spears ready. It's like, poke him.
Oh, boy.
And they are going to throw a spear through those
Quinto's in trouble.
stone pillars at Quinto. If I can ever hit.
That is a tiny little die.
It's metal. It's lovely. What German class right now?
13.
Woo! One of them
we
hit.
should have remembered to have you cast mage armor.
Oh yeah, I have that
beforehand.
too. I should have casted that.
Right.
And
Screwed.
that is 7 points of damage as a javelin goes careening into your shoulder.
I take
Oh,
so
that
much
one's-
damage.
That sounds painful.
I am out of spell slots.
It's okay. He's also a cleric. He should be able to
Yeah,
heal
I
himself.
can heal my own wounds. I'm gonna
Um,
need to.
So that was your turn. Their turn. Let's see if the insects can get out of the thing.
Nope, gonna kill him.
They barely get out, and they are making their way back to you. But they're so slow, they don't close the gap.
Smoke them.
So that's frustrating.
Is it my turn?
The two zombies, they fail and they just run away for the entire time. How did that read? For your turn and dead. Do you still have that up?
You had it up. I didn't. I couldn't
No.
find it on D&D Beyond, which is bizarre.
For 1 minute or until they take damage. So yeah, they're just running away. The zombies are like "Rrrr," down the hill.
Gotta deal with them eventually.
Maybe. They seem preoccupied with not being there.
Fair.
So once everyone else is gone, now it's the druid's turn. What do you do?
So, are the worms still in water?
Yes. No, they got out of the water and are slowly making their way back. They're just slow.
Are they in a line, would you say?
They're in a cluster.
I'm gonna hit the cluster with my breath weapon.
Okay, I'll make a saving throw. They will succeed the saving throw. It was a dex save, right?
Yeah, what'd you get?
19.
Yeah. So I rolled 6.
Cease. And
Oh, could you also roll
I
it?
just did that in my head.
Also, Gully, could you roll 1d4 for the geyser damage? We didn't do that.
Yes, I thought we did. Wasn't that the... Never mind. 4.
4 damage. Okay.
Oh,
I think they get it every turn.
At whenever it gets back to her turn, if she hits with it. So you breath weapon these guys. Do you stay in the entrance, or where do you move, or do you stay?
I'm gonna move to the side of the entrance.
Okay.
Just so like people aren't charging directly at me and I'm not in Quinto's way
Charge.
if he recklessly attacks.
Sure. Gully, what do you do?
I move a little bit closer to the worms, however close I need to move, and I say, "You're supposed to die now." And then I shoot them with the water
That's
again.
not very nice.
They
Okay.
tried to kill Quinto.
Sure. So that's another strength saving throw that they're going to
leave it to
succeed.
They're going to succeed from the
My-
I
geyser?
rolled a
That-
natural
Did I
20.
say
Dude,
between
these,
6 and
oh,
8?
I should roll with a
now Seth's going to
disadvantage.
get here for
I still
and I've frozen
succeed.
to him.
That doesn't make sense that they would just survive the
Specifically
geyser.
chose
What's the DC?
6 to 8.
I don't know how
We'll see
to
if it
pick
comes
that
up.
out. Oh, DC 13.
Okay. It's meter beat. I rolled a 17 minus 4, which is 13. So these bugs are tired of the water and they kind of latch onto the side and just kind of shell down, just staying in this geyser, not moving.
You think if they were worms, they would have been ripped apart by this kind of strength, this thing.
Normally they would.
All right,
I'm just rolling
These
really
guys.
well for them,
that's fine.
and they've been on the ground for a long time and they're tired of it.
All right.
Do you do anything else?
I mean, I don't think I can do anything.
That
else
was
at
your
this point.
bonus action
Okay.
to direct it, so you can do whatever you want with an action.
Okay. Can I cast Mage Armor?
Yes, I believe that's one action casting time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can cast it on yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you mean? Go ahead. What do I do?
You do that. You just use
Oh.
a spell slot.
Okay. Oh wait, no. I guess I don't want to do that. That's my last spell slot.
Did you do that earlier, perchance?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Or I did it before we fought the creatures back a long time ago, but that was
Okay.
quite a while. I don't know. Can I just shoot this again?
Yeah.
All right,
well,
let's-
I don't know.
I mean, if that's the whole thing,
That's
if they were able to hide from it the first time, can I just shoot it again right away?
No, because it's a bonus action to just direct it. So, how about you use one of your cantrips on it?
I don't think any of those will really do anything.
You have one that I think would be just
Acid
fine.
splash.
Yeah, just dump acid on the bunch of bugs.
Okay. I just shoot as much acid as possible at them.
Is it an attack roll or is it a saving throw?
It is a
Green elf is about to die.
1d6 acid damage.
If I
It's in my
on
Dungeon
a
Dragons
hit?
video game.
Dexterity save.
Okay.
Green elf needs food.
They finally
badly.
failed. So
Yay!
go ahead and roll the damage for that.
Thank goodness. Is that the sky or is that the cube?
It's a cube.
2.
Oh,
Okay. You have weakened it further. So now it is half the strength. Half the bugs are dead at this point.
Half
Great.
strength bugs.
What's that?
Half strength bugs.
Yep. They're awfully bugged by it.
Dun-dun-dun.
Da-da.
I am very sorry. Quinto, what do you do?
I'm going to heal my wounds.
All right. So you touch yourself and heal 1d8 plus your wisdom modifier.
That's what she said.
Da-da-da.
The d8 is the funny looking double pyramid.
This one?
That's a 10.
This one.
This one.
Yep.
Disha 1 and Disha 1.
5,
Plus your wisdom modifier.
8.
Okay. Good grief, this mic is doing all kinds of weird things. Okay, there we go.
Is it because of your mantail?
Maybe. So, you heal yourself up a little bit. You still have a bonus action if you want to use it, as well as your movement. If you want to stay right there in the firing line, that's fine. But
I will. Should I move? Where are you at right now?
I'm on one side of the cavern entrance.
You're not close to me, right?
I should be.
she's about. You did not enter the cave, so
I
she's
thought
about
you were on
20
the outside and
feet.
he's inside.
Oh, he's inside.
He's 20 feet inside.
All right. I'm just going to back up a little bit or move out of the way.
Okay.
Whatever parry
You
works
can get
best.
into the tunnel so that you're out of line of sight
Sure.
of those Kotor that you saw earlier.
Makes sense.
Okay. And after healing yourself and running into the entrance a little bit, it is their turn.
Go, bitches, go.
The bugs are back in the line of fire, so they will attempt a strength saving throw to get out of it. They stay where they are. And the two zombies are still running away. And the Koatoa that were inside are now moving. You hear this sound of just wet leather just hitting the walls as it
Gross.
these creatures come burgling out of the cavern from the right.
Come what?
Burgling?
What does that mean?
It's a made-up word in the moment. They clearly are dashing, but they have a
Dancer and Prancer.
gross bark shield on their lashed to their left arm, and they have a spear on their right. Two of them have dashed and gone up to melee range with Quinto, and one of them, and the guy on the drum is still there,
All right. Well,
just cackling. and
so I would have to get
gurgling.
on the other side of Quinto.
Trouble.
I would have to get on the other side of Quinto to hit anything,
You're a
right?
monster.
I know. Thank you.
To get flanking,
No, to hit the guys
moved out of the
that are
way.
running up to him.
you can get adjacent to him. It's a 10-foot wide.
All right,
cavern
because
hole.
I would like to run up next to him and just whap.
All right, go for it.
I think I might have pulled my shoulder doing that. It was very enthusiastic.
We're a super athletic bunch.
Oh. 14.
14 will, let me double check. Hit.
Yeah.
And this is magic damage. 3 magic damage. And it is 6.
6 damage to this guy. Do. And nothing fancy happens. You smack against him. You see barnacles pop off of him. He kind of yelps. And his attention is now deviated from the guy he skewered last turn to you. Now, Gully, what do you do? There are now 2 Koatoa in the entryway. There's the bugs that are still right next to you.
I'm
and
going
they're
to
still
hit
drunk.
the bugs that are still alive with acid again.
Okay. And I assume you keep directing the funnel at the creature.
Yep.
Okay. They failed, so roll 1d4 for the geyser, and they get blasted away.
3.
Okay.
And then
now,
1d6 for my acid splash.
if I fail a saving throw, which they did not fail. And it would have been 1 damage, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's only 1. Great.
The geyser is just blast backwards. It's back to where it was, about to fly off the cliff if it fails the saving throw one more time. And they're having a bad day.
Why
Bad
won't
day, bad
these
day.
little guys die?
Do you move
they're
at all? Are you
efforts.
comfortable right there? You can move up close to them.
I'm each time that I'm losing, I'm moving closer to them
Okay.
to just kill these bastards.
Quinto,
Yes.
what do you do?
I'm going to use my last spell slot, which is Guiding Bolt.
All right, is that a ranged spell attack?
120 feet.
Okay. You will have disadvantage on this attack roll. So you would roll twice and take the lower number, if that matters to you.
Because they're so close.
The guy right in front of you has not been hit, but if you miss, if you hit, it would probably take him out. But it would be disadvantage on the attack roll.
So would it be better to use Inflict Wounds?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll do that then.
All right. And that is the same type of attack roll, though. It is the wisdom attack. So you get +5 to that, I believe. If you hit, you do a crap ton of damage.
3d10
Yeah.
damage. All right. So
Make your
Wisdom
attack-
throw?
Attack roll, yep.
6.
Plus what? What's your bonus to spell attack?
What's their intelligence level?
They don't seem bright.
Is it a 4 or less?
No, they are not creatures.
What?
They're close to
5, so
human
11.
intelligence. Not 4 intelligence is like
oh my
animal.
gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay.
5 damage?
No,
Or 5
5.
damage. What did you roll to hit?
11 total
11 total.
for the.
Okay, that misses. But I believe that doesn't kill the spell. Can you hand me the card real fast?
Yeah, of course.
Do.
Ooh.
Yeah, that spell slot's lost.
All right.
But that would have killed him.
But it did.
You're pretty sure.
Wait. Oh, no.
I have no spell slots left.
It is now their turn. The one that's in front of Gully will attempt to poke Gully. Oh, you.
I forgot.
None of them are in front of me.
Well, Pippin. Let me double check something.
The
know what?
I thought you had
For
taken one
giggles,
of the shots that let you re-roll. I don't
give
think
me
she has one
a
like that.
strength saving throw.
Caleb, what is going on with your glasses changing in the
life is
microphone?
paid.
14.
14? Okay. You reach out to touch this Koatoa. He blocks with his shield, and as you try to retract your hand, you realize that you were sticking to the shield for a moment. But you were able to rip off your hand
Okay.
in a moment of strength. And now it's their turn. The one that you just tried to touch will attempt to poke you.
Reach out and touch. Right?
We're all singing today.
Literally.
Yep.
And he missed. He went to
Good.
poke you, and you just,
Douche.
Wait. How close are they to me?
within 5 feet of you and
Alright,
him.
well.
You guys are kind of football lined up in this tunnel. Why?
Well, because I need to remember to put my spores out.
Oh, yeah. They're always out, so at the beginning of their turn, they take the damage.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll 1d4, and I'll just apply it to each of them.
2.
Okay.
Dos.
All right. The Koatoa that's in front of Gully now, who's been hurt, will attempt to harm you. And misses terribly. So
Great success.
apparently spears and close quarters fighting is not working out too well for these guys. And the drumming continues. They do seem bolstered by the drumming.
Is it my turn?
It is... Yes, it is.
Since they're so close. Where is that?
You haven't seen Archie in a few weeks.
He popped in last week to
Yeah.
say hi.
He took his T-shirt and he peace outed on us.
Peace doubted.
Yeah.
I'm sure he watches the
So,
replays. Yeah. We haven't had any problems this week though for an
Thanks,
live
Caleb.
game.
Thanks for saying that.
Yeah. Well, now it's gonna shut off completely.
all right. So
I'm excited. This is nice.
I want to use Chill Touch.
Oh, the one in front of you is fairly hurt.
Ice,
But I
ice,
think that-
baby.
I mean, it is a cantrip,
Oh, yes. Sorry. Continue.
but
I thought you were using a spell slot.
no. It's a cantrip, but I think it's actually a range attack, so that actually doesn't make sense. It's a ranged spell attack, so that would be
don't do that.
disadvantage then. All right, so I'm just going to hit him with my shillelagh.
Okay, you hit him. You hit the fish in front of you with the stick.
Mm-hmm. Well, I rolled an 18.
That definitely hits.
I want to get a special hand weapon that I can use. That's just a big one of those big fist dildos. You can slap people across the face with it.
I want like a Thanos thing, so I can just be
Yeah.
like, what?
And 10 damage.
10 damage.
I rolled a 7 on a d8.
Yeah, take
So-
that.
You're in this little alleyway. You last turn, you thwacked him over the side of the head. He was disoriented, so he went to spear you, missed. And then you were like, nope. And you see the side of his head cave in a little bit
Yeah,
as he
Oh my
splatters
God.
against the side of the wall.
feels good.
I kind of shake the blood off the.
Yeah,
End of my
it's
stick.
beautiful. You just lick it.
Hey,
Put it under
I
your
did that the
eyes.
first time, and you guys thought I was nuts.
Nope, love it.
It was an intimidation move.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lick it. No.
Put it under your eyes like the
No,
war
you just
paint.
you'd like take your hands and just go,
Yeah,
who's next?
I kind of just like the flicking it off.
bitches. Flick it on him, right on his face.
I anoint thee.
Yeah.
So that was Pippin's turn. Are you done? Is there anything else you want to do?
I mean, I don't think there's anything I can do.
All right.
I don't have many, like, bonus
Sure.
actions.
So you stay there. And now we are on to Gully.
Are these guys dead yet? Did I kill the bugs?
Dead
are
yet.
Are the bugs dead?
You have to roll now.
They
to
are very close.
stay
Can
alive.
you... I need to make
Oh
a
my
strength saving
God.
throw if you're still directing it.
Oh, yep. I'm still directing it. Please tell me it's killed them.
They failed. Roll the d4.
Yeah.
3.
1d4.
All right.
1d4.
So, after spraying these guys down for...
John.
But Jesus, Christmas, Uncle Joey.
Thanks, Caleb.
There you go.
So after about a half a minute of you just blasting these bugs, you see their grip loosen and they just scatter over the side of the cliff into oblivion.
Gone.
Victorious.
You hear this little
Dun, dun, dun,
as
victorious.
they just drop and
was that?
probably die.
What
from
was
the
that
fall.
sound?
I'm not even sure that picked up on the mic.
My mic is like doing some really
Yeah.
weird things.
Dang Comet.
Oh, it's like all the way down in front of your face. It's amazing.
You look like you're wearing a microphone tiara.
It's beautiful.
Small adjustment.
So do
Alright.
I get to do something else?
You still have your complete action.
Perfect.
So
So I turn around and at whatever creature is.
there's one Koatoa on the other side of Quinto.
Can I get to him, or will I hit Quinto with something?
Depends on what you're trying to do. He's providing a little bit of cover, making it harder to hit him, but you're not having to worry about hitting him unless you're.
I was
doing something
gonna
weird.
cast hideous laughter just because I've yet to use that, and I think it would be funny to see these like creatures trying to laugh in aqua like on the ground.
All right. So, what is the saving throw? And
Where is the love?
can you describe casting this spell?
Okay. Tiny darts and a feather that is waved in the air. Tiny tarts.
Tiny tarts.
Yeah, like your pies.
So like I just
Little farts.
a creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything is hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter if the spell affects it. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. A creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected. At the end of each of its turn, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. The target has advantage on the saving throw if it's triggered by damage. On a success, the spell ends.
All right.
And so I would take out 2 of my pocket pies and I start going, ooh, 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 like that.
And the Koatoid just is fighting you and looks over your shoulder for a moment. What's your saving throw DC?
I don't know what that means at all.
It's the
Which
8 plus proficiency bonus plus ability modifier.
one? Okay, so 8 plus 2 plus what's
Intelligence modifier.
3.
So
So
13?
8 plus 5, so 13.
All right. Regretfully,
Damn it.
this creature is not accustomed to mammalian humor, nor are they familiar with what a tart is.
Dart.
And they just did not find you nearly as funny as you thought you were.
What's that? So disappointing. I
It's
say,
okay,
fine,
that's-
whatever, and I take a bite of my tart.
Quinto,
My
this guy
turn.
is angry in front of you.
All right, I am going to
Was
use
he
my breath weapon.
distracted because he looked at me?
Oh,
so
you
does
can
he
use
have
it twice,
advantage?
Yeah,
right?
mhm.
Okay.
I haven't used my breath weapon yet.
Does he have advantage
You
because
did.
the guy
You
was
used on the drummer,
distracted?
right?
No.
You totally used on the drummer.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can do it twice. All right,
Okay.
so breath weapon.
But hold on, but you said the guy looked over his shoulder at me, and even though he didn't find me funny, I was still distracting him. So shouldn't he get like, I don't know, like he definitely has advantage on what he's doing because I was distracting the guy.
Give me a charisma check.
Okay, that's
Good
my
job.
strongest one, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
15
that's
plus 2 plus 2, so 19.
all right. You're fairly distracting. So you burn him at his face, and he's going to roll crap anyway. So he failed, so roast him for full damage.
So regular
2d6.
2d6. 8.
All right. So this guy in front of you looks over your shoulder, and you just breathe on him in this moment of
Yeah.
distraction. He does not look well.
That's what he gets for not finding me funny. I'm hilarious.
Yep, agreed.
So, that was your turn. Their turn. The drummer cackles, says something in his barbaric tongue.
Do I understand it?
Roll an intelligence check. Straight.
No.
Nope.
That's a no.
Yeah, that's a 5. That's a straight
Nope,
no. I
not
don't got
happening.
it, guys.
And
I didn't get that far in aqua school.
the Coatoan in front of you seems to just lunge at you in this moment of pure bliss.
I missed something while troubleshooting APIs.
You're fine. I burned someone's face.
Skewers you, dealing crap damage.
You need to stop getting in front of these guys.
3 damage.
3 damage? I know. Jesus Christ.
He rolled well, except for his attack. So, you now have
You-
this
you're right,
spear
Kim.
in you as he's just
Should take out the drummer.
Yep.
judgy. Don't give him advice. And who are we on?
Pippin.
That was their turn. Pippin, what do you do?
Peep in.
Pippin. Oh, don't you know?
I'm gonna chill touch the drummer.
Do you have Linus read the spell for me?
I don't know why this
You
is
create
so
a
satisfying.
ghostly skeletal hand in the
If you're enjoying
space
yourself, it's fine.
of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it with the chill of the grave.
Chill of the grave.
On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
Does it say anything about sight? A target within range. It didn't say within
Yeah.
line of sight.
It doesn't say anything.
Oh, that's really cool. I did not know that about that spell. So you are standing around a corner, and you cast a spell, and it has to make a
I mean,
saving
it's a
throw, right?
ranged.
Making
it's a
your way
ranged spell
downtown.
attack, so I would assume that
Okay.
then line of
So-
sight rules would apply.
Okay, so you worm your way around the Koatoa. He has a little bit of cover from where you are right now. If you don't want to attack with that cover in the way, you would provoke an attack of opportunity, or you can stay there and he would get a little bit of cover. Just from
Well,
being this
there's
far
two
down the-
guys on.
There's one guy.
One guy.
left.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you broke his face.
You broke the other guy's head, and then I dealt a big blow to my guy. So it's the drummer and half a person.
Did they take their turn? Did they take their necrotic damage with their turn? I'm sorry, I was
Can you go ahead
troubleshooting
and
an
roll that?
API key issue. 3.
Okay. Still conscious, so
Okay.
the one on Quinto is still there, and you're not within range of the other guy in that way.
Yeah.
So, cover
Well,
or AO?
I'm gonna keep the cover,
Okay.
and I'm going to. If
Make a ranged spell attack.
can I decide
Make
after
it
I roll this if I
rain.
apply my extra dice?
What do you mean?
Because I took the shot of spicy.
Oh, yes, after. I think.
So I rolled a 14, and it is for my spell. So is it a +3 because it's a spell attack?
It is before.
Oh, spell attack bonus. It is a 5.
All right.
So I rolled 19 altogether.
All right. It is before, I just checked, but let's assume you did in this case.
What? I don't need to add the extra dice.
If you wanted to add the damage, because it adds damage as well.
Probably should. This is like the big boss drummer guy, right? Or are they going to bring the...
Yeah.
I'm very
sure.
nervous that they are going to summon the god and none of us are going to have any
So how
spell
much-
slots left.
How much do I add?
1d4.
1d4. So can I add that to my attack?
To your damage, yes.
But like I can't like make it a crit if I
No,
roll-
it doesn't make
oh.
it a crit.
Nine damage.
All right. What happens whenever the spectral hand hits?
On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of its next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target.
Ooh, okay. So you see this hand just kind of grasp the side of this guy's face, and it just wilts and shrivels away, like it's a dehydrating.
And that's a cantrip.
So,
I can do it again.
do, do, do. 9. Oh no, that was the one that was previously hit by this guy.
Yes, he's dead. That bitch is dead.
Yeah. So
No,
this
I was-
medium well Koatoa, the drummer, he
Yeah.
burnt him first.
Oh.
So you put that against his face, and the drumming goes do 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 do. Da, 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 da. Yes, he lands on it and crumbles to the side.
Whoop.
So that was effective. Pippin, it's your turn. Gully, it's your turn. I can't get their names straight to save my life. It's
I
awesome.
just got this. I know that I finished the QA and put it under QA edits. I can assume that will be done, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
You're asking what I do?
Yes. The only Koatoa that is
Left is like almost
problematic
unconscious.
is on him. Yes.
Can I move closer and do something at the same time?
Sure, you can move. That's fine.
Okay,
Where
so
you-
I move as close to him as I can,
Okay.
and then shoot acid directly on his face.
All right.
Move,
Is that a
hoping to go towards
okay.
into his eyes, with the concept of just burning holes into the ground below him.
Okay. That's vicious. It's a saving throw.
They
though, right?
literally
Oh,
tried
he
to kill
failed.
our friends for no reason. Fail?
Fail.
As in
So-
I failed?
No, he failed.
Oh.
So how do you burn through him, dealing
So-
how much damage?
What is
He was
that
very
one?
wounded.
That
so.
is a D. The spell's damage increases by 1d6 when you reach 50. Nope.
So it's 1d6.
1d6. So I'm going to roll a 4.
Okay. And that's enough.
Perfect.
So you drop this bucket of acid on him. He falls.
No. First, I flip my hair back. And then I just go like this, like into his face.
Very nice.
Thank you.
He
Wow.
collapses. You keep going. It burns through him. Burns a little bit into the ground.
And
And
then I just kind of cackle maniacally.
all right. That's messed up.
Yep.
Here's your
You're gonna
inspiration
pee, eh?
token back
Oh, thank you.
because that was demented. I'll
PA.
reward that. Why not?
Lovely.
Pull it up.
And you guys are now officially out of combat in this moment.
107.
Oh, lovely, guys.
Yeah, so it
lovely.
was.
Here, everybody eat a pocket pie.
Anyway,
Off the websites, guys. We're in the middle of something.
so
Did he hit it?
are,
yet?
are
Did he hit it? Did he hit
did
it?
we kill them all?
Yep, I killed them. You missed it. I just burnt holes through his head into this ground,
Yeah,
and it
but
was
are there
gruesome enough to
others?
get this one.
No, we got them all.
We got them all.
I mean, I assume there's more inside. He said we're not in combat at this moment. Chances are, I think there's more inside.
Can we
if they
see
start
better
drumming
now?
again, I feel like
Because
the guys
isn't
will
it dark
come.
in there?
It is dark inside the cavern.
The night is dark
And the only
full
people
of
in the
terrors.
entryway are the two people without dark vision.
I stepped back outside.
Why won't you let me respond
It's
to you?
under 100.
Maybe I'm at
All right.
97. That's the number I was
Why is
looking
it
for.
doing this?
You
Why-
step outside and
Anyway, so I step back outside. Quinto, are you going to come back
Oh,
out?
I'm coming out. Yeah.
Are we
coming
going
out.
to... Does Kevin have dark vision?
I
Want
have
the
dark
world
vision.
To know.
Yeah, but if you
does he have
send...
dark vision if I go into him?
no. You have to use his natural eyes.
Does he have dark vision?
He does not have that dark vision.
So
I'm a
should
parent.
I...
Remember, it's part of my story arc. I'm supposed to be very good at rock climbing. Can I just like climb on the side and peer?
I mean, we've cleared out the entryway, so her going up to where I shot the drummer from.
She could extend vines, and I could use them like you do your ropes and harness when you're rock climbing. I just tie on the vines, and then it's in my backstory that I'm like this awesome rock climber, and I have the feather fall thing and the jump thing. So
Okay.
I feel like I should be able to just like climb on the side of the
You're
rocks
gonna
and
boulder?
peer in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, but it's not even bouldering because you can use your vines to have me harness. So if I fall, you could just like pull
Why
on.
are you hugging
Okay.
the walls instead of just walking in, though?
Because when she walked in, she got almost eaten by bugs.
But you can sneak and you can see the, like, we cleared out the area I saw, so you could sneak up and at least take a look at the next area without
Okay.
it being a...
Can I wear the vines? And if something tries to kill me, can I just yank on the vine and you guys pull me back out real quick?
Sure.
That seems like a fun idea.
Yeah, why not?
All right, guys.
You now have a
We
vine
put a
attached
toddler
to
I
leaf
straighten
on
my-
Gully.
toddler
I
leaf skull.
straighten my leaf.
All right. So you attempt to sneak in.
Yes.
You guys have a ready to action to pull on Gully.
Do I need to do the
Stealth.
yeah.
So dexterity stealth if you have him.
So I rolled a 2.
Not super sneaky.
So Ash is going down. She doesn't even realize she's doing it, but she's going da 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 da.
I mean, that sounds right.
Yep.
Singing down this alleyway. She enters the initial chamber. Now that you're actually there and have dark vision, go ahead and give me. It's low light. It's really difficult to see in this chamber, but give me a
Perception.
medicine check.
Oh, hold on. Let me pull my sheet back up. So I rolled a 7, and then what would I need to be? I'm sorry, I'm not
Intelligence
talking-
and medicine if you
So-
have either of them.
I have intelligence, and I'm proficient in it. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have a 12.
Okay.
And then I'm proficient in our Arcana. I don't know if that helps.
Not in this case.
Okay.
A quick cursory look of everything. The thing that creeps you out is the fact that the drum, the skin on it is goblin. So they have a tendency of using humanoids for different purposes, and the thing it was beating the drum with is probably a goblin femur.
Oh my goodness.
The
Gross.
in this chamber, the water trickling out of this natural spring is curving left downward into the cliff face, and it seems to continue on around a corner. To your right, you see various stalactites, stalagmites forming these natural pillars to the right, and it does seem to progress a little bit further that way. There is a space to the left of all these pillars, looking like you could walk around into that space. But as far as you can see, that is what is presently in this room. The Koto is very dead, and all the bugs, and there's still tons of bugs everywhere. They are not swarming. There's just some on the wall there, some above. Some of them are now eating the Koatoa that's dead. They're just going up to it and just drinking it in, enjoying themselves.
I really love how Meg continues to scoot off the screen after we move the camera and
I
everything.
don't mean to. I don't mean to. There's just so much more desk area over here.
Yeah.
Well, I need that desk area. You ran me off the side.
Yeah. So I don't know what I should do because I was just sending a work email while you were explaining all of that. But it sounds like I could walk down one area and that there's no guys that need to be killed right at this
You
moment.
did not see any guys immediately. There's a path left where the stream is progressing downward. And then there's the
You'll see it in a minute.
the cavern where the Koatoa came out of.
Okay, can I continue down that way?
The Koatoa origin. You make your way that way. And how long is this vine?
I'm just growing it, like, as she walks out.
700, 800 feet.
Yeah.
Gosh. All right. You meander around these bends and you enter this small cavern with a group of I want to get the number right. Sorry.
Is she still going? Dun, dun,
Four.
dun, dun, dun,
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun,
Of
dun,
these
dun,
four
killing the bugs. Dun,
nasty,
dun, dun.
matted,
Dun, dun, dun.
long dead hay or some vegetation that's turned into this fetid nest. You see various gourds and relics, small little tiny carved statuettes of the bugs.
I pick up one and put it in my pocket.
Okay.
Pocket bug.
And you see like half-eaten squirrels, half-eaten flying frogs, just various
Dear God.
food. That's what you immediately see. There's no exit out of this room.
Okay. I yank on the vine so they pull me back, and I just like throw my hands up in the air and just go woo
Waving like you just don't care.
and enjoy the ride back.
Do you pull her back?
Yeah. We'll pull her back.
All right.
You guys hear me singing on
As
my
you
way
get
out.
dragged back, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, is that a D20?
Yes, D20 plus your con modifier.
Which one's that? The
Um,
Constitution. Got it. So 12.
all right. You don't hit your head on one of the pillars as they drag you back. You're like, woo! Oh, shoot!
Staying alive.
You get
staying
pulled
alive.
back out. And what do you do at this point?
I tell them everything I saw and say that it looks like we should all walk in because clearly there's going to be more things, and I didn't want to get too far in the cave without them.
Makes sense.
All right. So, you guys don't have dark vision. What do you guys do?
So, I mean, I don't know that we should really jump into
No,
another
I was gonna
battle
say,
right now.
we might want to pull back and try to find a little campground and get a rest so we can get our spell slots. We don't have any spell slots left.
That's-
And we
that's
have
a
no
very good
way of
point.
making light.
And my Whole Foods is being delivered and there's frozen items in it. So,
There we go. Dun dun dun.
yeah.
Okay, so I vote do we want to walk back to town since it's not
No.
that far, or do we want to just camp out here?
Yeah, it's only an hour and a half, right?
It is an hour and a half back to town.
We're gonna lose. God knows what could happen, right?
Yeah,
Should we
right.
Just
I feel like we should just camp. That way, if somebody tries to leave the thing, we're here.
All right. And looking around outside the cavern, there is the camp that was abandoned.
Yep.
yep.
Um,
So we can take
Take
turns.
do we?
Shifts
I was
again?
just gonna say, do we want to take
Shift it
turns?
up. Yeah.
There's
I-
one with with an obnoxious novelty Raygorn plaque.
Yeah, we'll take that.
I did not get any damage, so I can take first shift if you would like.
That's lovely. Yep. Now's a good time to rest.
I'll take the middle shift again.
Okay. You guys lay down to sleep.
I make so many cocktails. I have coffee ready for when we wake up, and lots of pocket pies.
Very nice. You get a good night's. We'll get to the rest next session.
Great.
So we're gonna get interrupted
I can't
during
reset
the
my
rest,
spell
guys.
slots or hit points yet.
What's
Is that
that?
what you're saying? I can't reset my spell slots or hit points
Not
yet.
yet.
Nope.
All right.
We're gonna get attacked.
All right. Well,
All right, everyone, thanks
okay,
for
so
watching.
next
Thanks,
week will be next Thursday. We're reading The Shining for
Yeah,
our book
next
club.
Thursday.
Yeah, Evan, if you're still there.
Yeah, book club next Thursday at noon. We're doing The Shining. If anybody wants to read it real quick and join us.
Then next week is our last Thursday week,
Yeah.
and is also the day before someone's birthday. I
The day
believe.
before
Oh,
John's
yeah.
birthday.
Sure is.
So,
Also, I'm pretty sure I won't be in the next 2 episodes after that.
well, no, I think we're going to
Yeah,
be
we're gonna
skipping the
skip-
20th.
Oh, yep.
Skipping the 20th.
Instead, you'll get to hang out with Caleb and I if you want. We'll
little Q&A.
Do something.
yeah, we'll do something. Probably in the D&D room. Maybe I'll clean up all my work stuff so he can show it off.
Nice.
And then the following week will just be probably John and I on a solo adventure.
Yep. We'll
Dun,
be
dun, dun,
Black
dun.
Friday-ing it up.
I will
So-
be. You guys can be like shopping with Santa or something, and I'll be trying to get elected as mayor.
Nice.
And then the following week, we're heading into December. Who knows what the schedule will look like? It'll be Fridays, though, from then on.
Yep.
So, but, Christmas and things.
Yeah.
So,
Hanukkah.
yeah.
Thank you for watching. And
As always, check out social media places. Dungeon Havoc for him everywhere.
Bite Size Social.
Bite-Size Social for us. And if you love Caleb and want to support him on Patreon so he can continue to do awesome things,
Yeah.
that's fine with us. It's
Yep.
also Dungeon Havoc there. All right.
thank you again for watching. Have a good one.
Thanks,
See you
everyone.
guys later.